Hey guys, in response to a viewer question, I'm going to show you how I glaze this koi fish. I used two glazes, Silky White and Fergason Shino. As you can see, the Silky White breaks over texture, and then the Fergason Shino just does this modeling that I really enjoy. So now I'm going to show you how I do it on this fish that I have prepared here. It's already been sanded. Next, I'm going to dip it into our glaze bucket. The majority of our glazes at higher fire are dippable glazes. I opted not to wax the bottom on this one, and I like the glaze getting into the recesses of the fins, even on the underside. So I'm dipping it for a couple seconds, giving it a good shake. Then I'm going to travel over to the sink to get the majority of the big patches of glaze off of the bottom with a big sponge, and then come back and do with a smaller sponge around the fins. It's really important that anywhere around the fins, anywhere that's going to touch the glaze shelf, I like to give it a 1/4 inch of clearance. So I'm taking extra time to go through these fins and make sure, like setting it down several times, just to make sure that everywhere I look, there's going to be no possibility of glaze overrun onto the shelf. Next up, I'm going to use an ear syringe to put the stripes on. So Shino, this is a one of the Shinos that we have at our studio, which does okay over a glaze. Normally, the phrase is Shino first or be cursed, but in this case, it doesn't do the bubbling. Once you apply the stripes, then you need to make sure you turn it over and you wipe off the bottom. So lastly, you could consider doing underglazes. So I've done successfully before over the Silky White glaze using underglazes from Western, and those were my options that I was going to maybe try this time, but I did not.